everyone, welcome back. This is Flosstube 66. My name is Candace and this is my channel about cross stitch. If you are new here, welcome. I'm so happy you found my channel, and if you're returning, welcome back. Let's see, today's October 6th. My youngest turned 8 today. So I'm going to get through this as quickly as possible. I have some presents to wrap that we've been hiding as well as we can. He's got swim after school, so I have some time, but not a ton. So we'll just jump right on in. First things first, invoices came out today. If you signed up for StitchCon, I hope you got one, because I'm going to Weekend B. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to go back. I had fun, but I was super nervous because it was my first one. And I think this time, now that I know what to expect, I'll be able to come out of my shell a little more in person. So I'm stoked. I'm so excited. So let's get into the stitching. And first up, I have a staff. They have a start and a finish. So this pattern, it's actually a set of 5 patterns. One purchase, but 5 patterns. It's called Pokemon Sprites, and it is from PixelStitchPatterns on Etsy. And I made this for my son. This is on a 28 count, just a blue Lugana. But look at how cute they are. They're so adorable. So my intention was to finish this for his birthday today. And I don't have the right size of a finishing item to put this on. So my plan was just like to frame it or to put it on, I don't know. When I measured it, it's about 9 by 2. So I need to find some sort of like something little, like plaque or something framed that I can repurpose, so this can go in his room. It's adorable. They're so cute. Yeah, so he is going, I did this all at work. He has no idea that this is coming his way, but my plan is probably tomorrow, since I won't have time today, to go to Joann's, see if I can find anything like clearance section, Halloween, whatever, that I think I'm going to do it like in a white frame, because this is on blue fabric. And if it's not already white, get it painted. And then get this put in there. So there they are. I started this on Friday. And I finished it yesterday. I can't. They're so adorable. Okay, so that was my cross stitch finish. I am going to go ahead and just go with everything I finished, because I have a quilting finish. So I'm going to stand up, and I apologize for the messiness behind me, but this is the Jelly Snowflake from Fat Quarter Shop. Of course, my chair is going to be in the way. And the lighting is not great from this far back, but there it is. It's a little wrinkly, but it's done. So I had all the blocks done, and I had like 2 rows put together, but I didn't have the rest of it put together. So I've decided that what I'm going to do is every day I get home from work, I am going to sit back down here. Yes, it is fall. I am wearing all the fall knits as often as possible. So, what I'm going to do is any quilting whips, sewing whips, crafting whips that are not cross stitch, because I cross stitch at night while my husband's watching TV. I'm going to use the time between work and dinner to work on stuff down here. And hopefully that will get my whips much, much smaller or non-existent, and I can just start doing one thing at a time when it comes to quilting. I think quilting for me, I need to have one whip, unless it's like a block of the month, because that you're only getting one block each month. So, you know, so I may have like 2 things going, but if it's something that I can start the entire thing and finish it, I think I would rather do that. Because, oh my goodness, it gets overwhelming to come down here and not know where to start. So that's my goal, is to, you stay there. I said a lot last week, and I apologize. I was not on my game last week. But I finished up antibiotics yesterday. I'm feeling much better. Much better. So hopefully this week won't be quite so messy. Anyway, that's my goal, is to work down here, whether it's a quilting project or not knitting projects, because that would be really boring to just sit down here and knit. I mean, I have a TV down here. I can watch Netflix or whatever, but that's one of those things that I can do upstairs, like stitching. Sit, have the TV on, stitch. Quilting, I need my machine. So hopefully it's not, no, it's not in the way. Yay. All right. I had a couple of new starts. 2. I had 2 new starts. So the first one I started last Friday, and this is from Silver Creek Samplers, and it's Scary Things on Halloween, or Scary Things October Brings. So I'm doing this on a piece of, I believe it was a 16 count Ada, and I dyed it with just Rit dye. So there it is. That's where I am. And I'm sure the green is a little bit hard to see in this light. It looks much better in person. You can actually see it better in person. But yeah, so I started on this. I only stitched on it one night. And I went ahead and changed all the colors and just pulled from stash. So when I get this finished, I will go ahead and list out what colors I used, because I've already changed the green. The original green I grabbed, it was not showing up well. This green shows up better, but the light's kind of blowing it out a little bit. So, but in person, you can read it. I just want to make sure the other colors work before I go giving it out to everyone. So I started that one. And then the next one I started was actually on my Whipco board as a new start. So this is Spellville by Barbara Anna. This was a 3-part mystery stitch along. I purchased it when it first came out, and then I never started it. So I'm feeling like October is start all the things Halloween, you know, dark October stitching. So I started this on a, let me see what the fabric is, because I don't remember. It's called Not Another Sampler, and it's a 32 count Lugana from Brandy at Bestitch Me. And there we are. I'm using the called for DMC. There are only 3 colors in this chart. That's it. So that was my, that's just one night of stitching. You can see my extra floss back here. There we go. So, yeah. So I thought, and it's small, like it will literally just fit right here in my Q-snap. I will have all this extra fabric left afterward. I don't like to cut the fabric off right away, because then it fits in a bigger Q-snap, and it's easier for me to stitch in a bigger Q-snap than a tiny little one. So let's see, the next thing, I worked on this one all weekend. and I got 2,000 stitches done. So this is Mini Autumn Cat Magic. This is my focus piece for the month, for October. I want to get some awesome progress on it. So I was able to do, thanks to the weather, 1,000 stitches on Saturday and 1,000 stitches on Sunday. Now I also did other stuff. Like I did some cleaning in here, you can't tell. Oh, Crystal, there's mine. My gooseneck phone holder thing. I had to use it to take a picture of this quilt top because I couldn't, like my ring light, I couldn't get far enough back. So there's mine. Mine's white. But yeah, so it's still kind of messy. There. Now it doesn't look quite as messy, right? I am not starting over. Anyway, Mini Autumn Cat Magic. Here's where I was last time. And there's where I am now. So yay! I got 2,000 stitches done. I'm starting in this area right here and just picking whatever color was next and then just working it in as I went. Now, a few of the colors ended up in the cat over here and this leaf. But this one, I'm still just stitching where the floss takes me. So yeah, I think once I get this corner done though with the leaves, I think I'm going to work on Kitty's face. So we'll see. So yeah, very excited. 2,000 stitches. This is 1/1 full cross. Heaven and Earth Designs. Love the kitty. And the last one I worked on, I only worked on it just today. And this is part in the chart. If you watched last week, you know that this chart went to Mexico with me in my backpack. So this is Halloween Cat. And I'm doing this on a 28 count Jobelin from Bestitch Me. The color is Anemone. Oh, there's where I was before. And there's where I am now. So yeah, I mean, one day of stitching, almost all the tree is done. I had just a little bit right here that was left over. And then I didn't have time before I left today to fill this in, but that's what this thread is. So I am loving it on this purple. I think it looks so good on this purple. Even though that purple thread is almost the same color as the fabric, it's not ever by itself anywhere. Like that is the only place that purple showed up, is right there. It's not anywhere else on the chart. So adorable. Adorable. So that is Halloween Cat. And I'm going to continue to work on that one. I really want to get it done. What I need to do is work on the cat's body because it's all black. I just don't like stitching black. Ugh. Okay. So those are cross stitch whips. I have two, I mean, I guess they were quilting safts, sewing safts. They're not quilting. The first one is I have purchased a little while ago a pattern from Kandou Designs, Kandou Crafts, Kandou Patterns. I will link it below on Etsy. And there's actually 5 different sizes of zipper pouch in the pattern. And I made a test one. Oh, I made a test one. So this one's not very big. I could fit like 1 ball of yarn in here. It would be a great pouch for like sock knitting. But it's got box bottom. And I used black, pardon the cat hair. The cats are always walking on my new pressing and cutting counter. And it drives me batty. But I used black canvas for the bottom. And then there's a fusible interfacing in here. And then the inside, I actually found a fat quarter that matches. It's like a really dark coral. So, I didn't do any like little tab holder thing. I mean, the zipper's just basic. It's in there. I didn't do like a end or anything, but there it is. Look, there's another little thread. But yeah, so I wanted to see, this was the medium size, and I wanted to see how big it was once it was made. And I wanted to get a test one under my belt before I started making more so that I have a few more project bags. So if I was going to use these for stitching, I wouldn't box the bottom quite as much. And obviously it would be bigger. Now for in-hand stitching, a small in-hand stitching project, this would be fine. But I really liked making this, and I had no idea until just now how well I lined that up. It looks like it was all one piece of fabric, but it's not. Huh. What do you know? Didn't even realize my own talents. The other thing I made a scroll rod cover, because my scroll rods just sit standing up like this and leaning against the wall in the living room. And that's okay, but I mean, I turn them around so that the back is what would get dusty. But I decided that I really wanted to protect them. So like if I'm going to travel or anything like that. So I went ahead and just created this all on my own. It's got snaps. I've had snaps forever because I used to make like protectors for baby carriers, so that, because babies like to chew on the straps when they're teething, and that way you could take them off and wash them. So I still have quite a few snaps. So what I did is I just grabbed an outer and an inner, 3 snaps. That's it. There is fusible fleece in here. I wanted to give it just a hint of cushion. But there's nothing metal on here that's going to stick to a needle minder or pull my needle off or anything like that. So, this was, I mean, something I never really realized I needed, but I do. So I'm going to make these for all my scroll rods so that I have covers for them. And the reason why I have this one out with no stitching is because I'm going to have, oh, that was the other thing I forgot. Hold on. I did block 4 of my designer mystery. I don't know where my, I'll put that behind it. So designer mystery block of the month. This is block 4, so I'm caught up again. Yay! That was actually a really fun block to do. But anyway, let's just move on into plans. This is going to get started tonight. This is going to be the Possibilities Evolution. This is going to be the mini max color. What's going on here? So it's 9 by 13. So I have plenty of space, 9 inches across. It'll be 13 down. I went ahead and got everything set. Obviously I need to get a needle minder on here and some of my magnetic, like, they're like electronic things. I don't know. They were great for here. You've seen them on other floss tubes. Oh, I actually have one right here. This. So they just, oh, I'm going to need longer ones for this, buddy. I didn't have any shorter scroll rods. But yeah, you get the idea. I guess I'll have to order some longer ones. So this was a scrap piece of fabric that I had cut off of something else. I don't remember what. So I'm going to start that tonight. because today's my son's birthday and he's addicted to Pokemon. So I'm going to start that one tonight. Let's see. How about some stuff? I got some stuff. The first of which, if you did not get one of these and you tried, I am so sorry. But this money went to a good cause, and we should all be super proud that Kathy was able to support her son with the sale of this chart. This is the Philanthropic Pumpkin by Hands On Design. The proceeds of this went to Special Olympics. I think maybe it was just the Iowa team. I don't think it went to all. I think it was like a fundraiser for the Iowa team that her son is on. So I'm very excited. I'm going to get this started. It came with all of the things. I will be stitching this on the linen provided. We will see how that goes. I got my tagged quilt label from Sweetwater. Really like this one. Oh, they're so cute. I love this. I love it. I love it. So there's that one. Side note, does anyone know how to get gel nail polish off without going back to the salon? I really need to take this off, and I tried last night. I even have acetone. I soaked my finger. It's one of those, the round ones, the little scrubby inside. I buffed off the top layer. I soaked for like 5 minutes. Nothing came off. Okay. So then, Black Needle Society box. I don't feel bad showing these. Oh, I got these too. They're zipper pulls from Ruby Star Society. Aren't they cute? They'll go great on a Halloween bag. The Halloween Black Needle Society box. Like I said, I don't feel bad showing this stuff because you are supposed to open it every day. So here you're going to get days 1 through 6, even though you might not see this till the 7th. So, of course, the packaging is amazing. And look at, it's like a little Ouija board. So it's a corner guide. And then, oh, look at the back of the bag. I just noticed that because it had the one sitting facing out. All right, the second one, number 2, Bride of Frankenstein, is fabric from Stitch Life. It's an 18-count Aida, and they did what I would call the Jody blood spatter. It's a really stiff Aida. It's like it could stand up on its own Aida. Makes noise Aida. So yeah, it does say that this is hand dyed, so do not wash it. Don't get it wet. Your blood will run. I do not know if I will use it. Honestly, it may end up being a giveaway. We'll see. I'll sit on it for, for a week or two at least before I decide what I'm going to do. So the third one is silks. These are Fiberlicious silks. They're gorgeous. Definitely keeping those. All right, let's see. That was number 3. Number 4 was a pattern. And it is from Michelle Bendy Stitchy. It's Hildas Chupacabra Campout. And today, I am going to give this one away. So, if you would like Hildas Chupacabra Campout, just say the word Campout. All one word, Campout. Please be 18. Don't say giveaway. Don't say win. Don't say free. be a subscriber, please. It'd be awesome. I'm getting really close to 2,000 subscribers, which is amazing. Unbelievable and amazing. So, if you would like to win Hildas Chupacabra Campout, just say Campout. And I'll draw a winner next week. Okay, so that was number 4. Number 5 is from the Laughing Forest. It's a skull. So this is blood orange with edible flowers. There's a pumpkin on the back of that one. Okay, and number 6. This is today's. So it says, I see you shiver with anticipation. What is this? Like, are you supposed to put ice cream in it and eat it? Or, like, my smoothies are never thick enough to need a spoon. I am very confused. I didn't scratch the thing off yet. I do know that mine is cracked on the bottom. So, I mean, it was in bubble wrap and in a box, but I think that was probably for manufacturing. Yeah, I don't. I would feel bad even giving that away. Okay. I'm falling down. There we go. I have a shawl pin in because it likes to move a lot. Oh, there I go again. Saying I think that's it for the stuffs. So I have one more thing I would like to give away, and I had mentioned this a couple videos ago. The Just Cross Stitch Christmas ornaments. I am, honestly, there is nothing that really calls to me, but I know you guys have probably seen this on a lot of other channels. If there is something that you see that you know you will stitch, then just say the word Christmas. Because I definitely want it to go to someone that is going to stitch something out of it. So just say the word Christmas and I will send that out to you. So yeah, I think that's all I have. I have a feeling my dogs are doing something they're not supposed to upstairs. I was trying to be trusting of Roscoe, the 1-year-old. I feel like he's probably chewing on something he's not supposed to have. I'm just trying it. So that's all I have for this week. As far as plans go, I have a few more things I want to start. I want to start all the things. Quaker Pumpkins I have kitted up. And the new Witchy Dreams from Barbara Anna Mystery Stitch Along from Creative Poppy. I have that kitted up. So those two I will probably start this week. Otherwise, I'm just going to be Dark October stitching. And if you'd like to know more about Dark October stitching, go watch Emily over Emily C. on Instagram. She's Eclectic Possessions. So go check her out and she has awesome Dark October stitching. So that's all I have for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to go change my clothes because I'm getting warm. And I have to go check on the dog. Because Bella at least will be good when I'm down here. Roscoe, not so much. He's like one of my kids. Just can't trust him. So have a great week. I will see you next Wednesday. Bye, guys.